Hey Insiders, I am here in Vauxhall right now and I've got a couple things to tell you. The first thing is that, what do you think of the video quality? This is my brand new camera called the Canon G7X Mark II. This is a camera I had to invest in recently, but it's apparently the best vlogging camera, so I always like to go for the best, and this was a top tier that was recommended to me. The second thing is that we've hit 50,000 subscribers here on Success Insider. 50, just in case you don't know what 50,000 is. Okay, so that's happened over the last 2 weeks. I've been literally overwhelmed. One of my videos went viral. It went from around 10,000 to 1 million in less than a week. As a result, my calendar has been flooded with coaching clients, with interviews booked, with people who want to come on to the Success Insider show. Anyways, the last point is a very special one. Today, as we're filming this, which is Sunday the 21st, was the first day Tom and I went out on a date.
Yeah. 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
We were different. Oh my god. Everything was so different.
So, it's a special day for me and Thomas. And as a celebration, unfortunately no champagne. Unfortunately no champagne popping.
Well, we never pop the champagne though.
Oh, I suppose I don't drink alcohol much at all nowadays. But we're doing something totally different, and the reason being is that, well, firstly, I've been overwhelmed, constantly being notified with messages, with emails, with business opportunities, and I've not really had time for myself. And I think it's rare nowadays that human beings, people who are, especially who live in cities, are constantly notified, in this hustling city where things are trying to distract us. There's so many things going on, cars going this way, people who want your attention that way, advertising trying to grab our attention as well. It's no surprise that our attention span is apparently less than a goldfish.
1 second less than a goldfish.
1 second less than a goldfish. Goldfish's attention span is 9 seconds. Average American, it has been reported, has an attention span between 7 or 8 seconds. It's no surprise.
Crazy.
It's, I mean, sometimes I look on my phone. I am a YouTuber, so it's no surprise I get constant notifications. But I've seen people who don't, use social media a lot, but still constantly get messages from WhatsApp, from messengers, and I'm like, wow. And I'm sure
that, checking the updates, Instagram and all that kind of stuff, every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys can relate to this. You see sometimes people sat in a restaurant on their phones, yeah?
Not even talking, with each other.
Anyways, on a positive note, what we decided to do is basically enter a sensory deprivation chamber, which is a flotation tank, okay? It's here in Vauxhall, London. And basically they put 1/2 ton of Epsom salt into this water, and it's impossible to drown. And you're literally floating, and it's pitch black, and you just float for an hour. And it's the first time ever that you wouldn't get to hear anything, you wouldn't be able to see anything, and you wouldn't be able to feel anything. And so apparently people have come out of these chambers with an epiphany, and they've really found it life-changing. So we decided to do this to really calm our minds and really reset ourselves, and to pump more out of the day, because I think it's important to recharge. That's what Tom always used to tell me, because I'm always kind of pushing myself, but I think, yeah, relaxation, it has changed my life.
I think when we spoke this morning and I said, when was the last time you spent 1 hour just with yourself?
Yeah.
You might be on your own at home, but you will be watching TV, doing something on laptop, doing something on the phone. But when was the last time you really spent 1 hour with yourself? I personally, years. Years.
Yeah, by yourself, we don't mean when you're just sat at home.
Yeah.
I mean, because people are often distracted when they're just sat at home. We're talking about, imagine
your mind.
Yeah, because even if you're meditating, you've still got thoughts going on, and you can still feel the gravity pulling you down, when you're sat down and things. So it's rare for anybody to ever just experience what it's like to be truly alone and not doing anything. We're not talking about playing video games and being alone, because a lot of people do that.
That's how it is.
But again, these are the sort of things I recommend to people who already have got that hustle and grind, because I find sometimes people are just too chilled and they're like, yeah, relaxation's good, and I'm like, hey, you relax every single day, that's not good. Anyways guys, we're gonna go in and we're gonna experience.
What do we expect? Because we read a lot of reviews though.
I expect it's gonna be really good, just relaxing, something I really desire right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't fall asleep. Okay guys, wish us luck, we're gonna go in right now. Okay guys, I'm finally here. Here's the chamber, have a look. So, once you get in there, you need to close it. Just shut this lid and the light will turn off. And it'll be proper quiet and you'll be floating. I need to have a shower first. Okay, just finished my shower. Now what I have to do is put on these earplugs, these orange earplugs, so the salt doesn't go in my ears. I'm going to jump in, pull the thing down, and then the music should hopefully stop, and then it's going to go pitch black. And in about 50 minutes, the music will play, and that will be the little signal to get out and get changed and so forth. Okay guys, see you on the other side. Wish me luck. So, we just got out of the floating experience. Now we're getting ready. This Hollywood room. Thomas putting on the makeup, and we're gonna go. Hey guys, so we're finally out from that floating experience, and Londoners are beeping already, as you can hear. It's very busy. We're like in Central at the moment. So how did you find it, Thomas, first of all?
Well, it was quite, I mean, I didn't know what to expect. It was quite interesting experience, especially when it's like pitch black, guys. Like you can't see anything. Nothing,
it's just pitch black, isn't it?
And the funny thing is, it's like such a tiny bath. I don't know how to call it. Such a tiny capsule, but it feels like if you move a little bit, it feels like you're moving for like miles. Did you not feel the same thing?
It's like, I feel so zen right now. I feel so relaxed.
It's just like you've got the pain at the back.
I can't quite describe. Yeah. I think the only downsides was it actually puts pressure on the back of your neck. Yeah. So unless you truly let go, you really feel it on the back of the neck. And the worst thing was that I actually got salt in my eyes, and they put so much Epsom salt into it, it actually starts stinging. And I did it twice. And second time round, I turned off the lights, and basically I had to try and find in pitch black the handle to lift up the capsule, and it basically turned out that I was facing the wrong way. So like for at least 10 minutes I was trying to find this handle and I couldn't find it. Eventually I found it, and guess what? I opened the capsule, it was still pitch black. I had to navigate to the showers with my eyes closed, and it was a bit of an experience to say the least.
No, I didn't have that experience. The funny thing was, I heard weird noises. Did you not hear?
Yeah, I heard some like taps and stuff.
No, I didn't hear taps. I heard like something like
She saw a ghost, floating ghost. The flotation ghost.
The weird thing is, I feel like, you know, in scary movies, you know, like when there's a bit of a light and boom, turns out it's like pitch black, and then the ghost comes out. So I was conditioned so badly. So ever since they like turned off the light completely, I was like, oh my god, where's the ghost? Like, where is it coming from?
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
understand it was just me and me, that's it.
It's incredible, like the tricks I personally found like that our mind can play, and I actually found it quite hard to just do nothing for an hour, because when you're floating you honestly just feel weightless. You can't see anything, you can't feel anything, you can't hear anything, because they make you put on these orange things in your ear. And it was actually quite hard to just do nothing, wasn't it?
Very hard.
I was so tempted to get up and hustle.
Yeah, me too. I was like, okay, that's enough. Let's go and do something else. I
remember it got to a point at about 50 minutes in, basically it's a 60-minute session, where I felt like I needed to just basically check the time, because by that point I had to get out anyway, because I had like a load of salt in my eyes. And so I checked the time, I was like, oh wow, the time went fast. But I was like, wow, I was kind of glad. The time actually did go really fast for me anyway.
Yeah, it did go fast.
Okay, so here's the views, guys.
It's amazing.
Here it is. This is a place called Vauxhall in London, and you can see London Eye. So, where next, Thomas? Where next?
I think we go to Central somewhere. really big fan over there, so I think that's where we're gonna head.
Okay,
There,
let's get to Central.
somehow.
So I recently posted a video in the Success Inside the Secret group. And by the way, if you are not a part of it, you can join, because I'm going to chuck a link below. Because that's where basically I post daily vlogs like this kind of, and I just tripped up by the way. Daily vlogs, live streams, so you can ask me questions and so forth. And we also set challenges. There's over 3,000 people. And basically the challenge was to set anchors all around the room. And whenever you see that anchor, and an anchor could be like a sticky note, sticky note, is that what it's called? Sticky note? Sticky note. And whenever you see it, you have to think of one thing that makes you feel grateful. And I recall being in the chamber like an hour ago, and I was just doing my gratitude list, and basically one of the things I was thankful for was basically meeting Thomas.
Aww.
Yeah. And I think it was only when I pause and really think about it, I feel really, really grateful for. So yeah, thank you, Thomas. Here we are at Trafalgar Square, Thomas.
Yeah, I love Trafalgar Square. It's always so busy.
We always come to Leicester Square whenever we go to London.
Yeah.
Always Leicester Square. Don't know why, but I've always found it as like, I view it as central London for some reason.
It is. I
It's
feel
like the most
heart.
live, yeah, definitely. Hey Thomas, here's a question a lot of your clients ask you. What's the most favourite book or the best book you've ever read, and why?
Oh my god. Yeah, so I get asked actually that quite a lot. So my favorite book that I feel it completely changed my life. It completely changed the way I see myself and the way I see a relationship with other people. My favorite book is The Mastery of Love. It's by... Oh, I got distracted. It is by, oh my god, I think Miguel Dondry. He's a spiritual writer. So what basically that book is all about is about self-love. It's about mastering love. And basically the main takeaway from the book is that the relationship you have with yourself is the most important one. And if you have a healthy relationship with yourself, you will have a healthy relationship with your partner, with your parents, with your friends, with everybody around. And if you don't, then you will suffer in your other relationships as well. So that is just a hint of it, but I think it is an incredible book, and I think everybody should definitely read that once in a lifetime.
Okay, awesome. So Mastery of Love. Okay guys, so we are now in Leicester Square, and I think we're going to grab some dinner. If the dinner ends up taking a while, we'll probably end it there and not end up getting a car, because I want to get home early just to make sure everything's ready for tomorrow, as I've got some parcels I need to send out containing some wristbands to my coaching clients and so forth.
They feel like they're getting benefits.
Here we are guys at Leicester Square. So this is officially where me and Thomas first met. I met her. She was wearing a pink blazer, I remember, and she bought some M&Ms. I remember at the time I was a health freak, I still am, and she bought me she was eating these M&Ms when I met her. I was like, oh god, is she the right girl for me? That's what I was thinking.
Did you actually think that?
Yeah. Yo guys, in Chinatown right now, my second home.
The thing is, we don't come
I
here
don't think
often.
people assume, actually, some people do assume I look Chinese, but it depends.
People that can't
It depends.
differentiate different Asian countries and how
Or some people think I'm Thai. Really depends on the person, but yeah, it's interesting. By the way, have a look at this. So this is just by Leicester Square. Got a lot of restaurants
Burger and lobster.
and a lot of Chinese people. Well, I don't think we've ever eaten here, other than that Korean restaurant, which is on the side there, if you see it.
I've never eaten in that Korean restaurant.
I have, with my mum when she came.
Oh, was it good?
Yeah, it was nice. Here we are in Soho, where the restaurants are. We've been to a lot of these restaurants. Vapiano we've been to.
Oh, that's amazing. Vapiano was really good.
There's actually a restaurant on this road just there. We've been in, but we can't figure out how it works, so we always walk out.
Oh, really?
so yeah, that's a bit of a failure restaurant. Hummus Bros we've not been to.
No.
But we're looking for a restaurant right now that we can just casually pop in.
Yeah.
Have a little mooch. Okay, buy snowflake gelato. I know the guy who owns this place. He's an entrepreneur. His child is a hustler. He's like 13. And I've got him on WhatsApp, guys, and he's wanting to become a billionaire, I think by like 15 or something. Big dreams anyway. Okay, so
that's a restaurant we never figure out.
that's the restaurant we can't quite figure out. So we'll carry on going. Okay guys, so here's the deal. We're gonna go to Tokyo Diner. We're back in Chinatown because Tokyo Diner is a place we went to on not the first date, but I believe it's the second or third date, so it's a special place for us. So guys, we've just basically finished our dinner. That was a nice little meal at our home spot, the Tokyo Diner. Okay, so basically what we decided to do is now just go home and just whack on a documentary and go to sleep nice and early. You know, a well-earned rest feels amazing, and it's been a hectic week for Tom and I, and basically repeat next week, starting tomorrow. But today is rejuvenation, and we truly feel well rested. And Tom was just saying how ever since we just went floating today, we're kind of like more mellow, not very hyper today. Yeah, I do feel a bit tired actually.
I guess this vlog gonna be weird because like in the morning we're like the floatation, the energy and everything, and then we came out of the floatation and we're like, so guys.
Yeah, now we're all spiritual.
We're going for it.
Okay guys, just want to say once again, thank you so much for watching, and as always my friend, follow your heart and take action and go live the life you're born to live. Speak to you soon.